That's because you got no phantom. How's that? That better? You come back now, looking for a clue, expecting everybody to fall all over you. If you missed it so, there's one light town. Why'd you go and leave with the snow coming down? I was chasing after what was mine. No explaining, there was no point trying. One more winter would have been my last. I could feel it slipping from my grasp. You come back now, and you don't look bad. You must have made the best of the time you've had. Since you couldn't run like they said you would, and we got along without you just as best we could. Well, I don't expect you to ever see, but you're not my maker and you don't judge me. One more winter would have been my last, and I don't go dwelling on my past. I could not sit here listening to the wind against these walls. I still hear it whistling and the whispers of them all. So I come back now, but I won't stay long. There hadn't much changed since I've been gone. No, I won't stay long. You need not fear. I just came back to see if I'd ever been here. I could not be like one of them faces shrunken from the bitter wind. Their righteous rage, their jealous fear. One more winter won't find me here. I could not be like one of them faces shrunken from the bitter wind. Their righteous rage, their jealous fear. One more winter won't find me here. Hooray for wireless. He's more than just a decent man, best friend I ever had. When you're shooting at a coffee can, a 38 don't kick that bad, but it kicks right through my bones every second of every day, clacking by like cobblestones under broken wheels. And if the truth be known, I wasn't doing that well. I wasn't paying attention. I brought it on myself. I blamed it on the gods that seemed to smile on everybody else. I got the inside out, didn't know what was real. My fields are empty now. My ground won't take the plow. It's washed down to gravel and stones. It's only good for burying bones. I took the pistol off the wall. Somebody hollered, put it back. Sit down, Dad, before you fall down. You got no earthly use for that. But I slipped out the kitchen door. I saddled up the swayback mule, cinched her tight and swung on board. I rode off like a drunken fool. I rode right on off the world, just like it never mattered none. There wasn't nothing but me and the hurt, and the biting cold, and the heft of that gun. In the pocket of a sheepskin coat, moonlight in a madman's eye. For the unfairness of it all, surely something had to die. My fields are empty now. My ground won't take the plow. It's washed down to gravel and stones. It's only good for burying bones. Came out in the lantern light. His face in the flash was the last I saw of the world when it was still right. I didn't watch him fall. I knew I'd hit him good, twice in the chest without a thought. Turned the mule towards the county seat like I knew I ought. My fields are empty now. My ground won't take the plow. It's washed down to gravel and stones. It's only good for burying bones. Lola comes to visit. There's just nothing I can say. We sit here of an afternoon till it's time for her to go away. She rides home on that same mule that brought me to this place. Don't know how she even stands to look upon her daddy's face. He's more than just a decent man, best friend I ever had. When you're shooting at a coffee can, a 38 don't kick that bad. The world got rearranged a while ago. Are you who you look like, or are you just yourself? Are you somebody famous, or just somebody else? Can you play Stairway to Heaven? Are you good enough? Were those songs real, or did you make them up? I only wanted to shake your hand, equal to equal, man to man. What are you drinking? Let me buy you one. You owe me much more than just a job well done. You're gonna be with me till your dying day, and I would not take it lightly if you just walked away. Fetch me the jester, commanded the king. The harder I thrash him, the better he'll sing. Take him back to the dungeon, get him something to eat. You know, if it wasn't for me, he'd be out on the streets. He's gonna be with me till his dying day, and I won't take it lightly if he were ever to stray. If I'm a good boy, Mama, can I go to the tent revival and the medicine show? I hear there's a dancer I just gotta see. I hear there's a singer like I wanna be. If I were someone, would you take me home? Let me look in your closet, let me rattle your bones. Are you who you look like, or are you just yourself? Are you somebody famous, or just somebody else? You're gonna be with me till your dying day, and I won't take it lightly if you just walk away. Stay. Got an offer from the 30A Festival in Fort Walton Beach, Florida for January 2022. Hopefully that will happen in person. Well, she woke up mad, she's trying to pick a fight, got a phone to my ear, cause I'm trying to book a flight, and she's crazy as a goddamn loon. And the airline's drowning in the belly of the beast, and they're all bogged down from the weather in the east, and we're not going anywhere soon. It's 30 degrees on the Emerald Coast, I spilt my coffee and I burnt my toast, and the rent car's sitting on a flat. And the internet's down and they don't know why, and I damn near made the desk clerk cry, and there wasn't any reason for that. She's camped in the shower and she won't come out. I don't have a clue what that's about, I'll just have to wait and see. Can't get online to check the bank, Twitter's on fire, my stock's all tanked, but what's really getting to me is I keep losing my glasses. 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 Georgia license, code B restriction. Can't drive unless I got my specs on. Double negatives, proper diction in this North Florida redneck lexicon. Ain't nothing but Fox News fiction on. Nobody's showing the game I'm betting on. How they gonna build a wall with no Mexicans anyway? Honeymoon's over, less than enchanted. Gonna be driving back to Atlanta. She don't like the freeway, so we're going scenic. Apalachicola and points in between. Patches of fog on up to Sop Choppy. 10-4 driver, we good and gone, copy. We'll get home tonight or there's gonna be hell to pay. Roadside stand selling Tupelo, honey. You take you a jar and leave them the money. That's how they do it down here. But it's cold and they're not selling today. She'd just break a jar on my head anyway, cause it's my fault we got such a damn late start. I was doing my part for my art and I kept losing my glasses. I keep losing my glasses. I keep losing my glasses. Keep losing my glasses. We made the exit and turned up pumps, and I'll be damned if I know what she wants, but we gotta get something to eat. Majestic Diner's our best chance. Pork chop and eggs ought to save the romance. It's maybe a mile up the street. My daddy told me if you got any sense, better feed the woman. Many years hence, I know what he meant, and I got me a plan, but I can't read the menu, cause damn, I keep losing my glasses. 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 this song here. Chris Christopherson wrote this. I used to listen to this song a lot when I was in my late teens, early 20s, dreaming of the romance of the road, you know. Unfortunately, I can now relate to this song. It's off a record called Jesus Was a Capricorn, which is one of my favorite records of his. Pretty sure my friend, the late Stephen Bruton, played on that record. Buddy, tip your bottle back and climb aboard the bus. Join your brothers in the band. If you ain't bombed in Birmingham, then you ain't one of us. We don't really give a damn. London is 100 miles away from where we're at, and 1,000 years behind. Splitting from the sorry gig that left us feeling flat, out of sight and out of mind. Cruising through the countryside we'll never see again. Ain't it lonesome out tonight? We've been on this road now since I can't remember when. Out of mind and out of sight. Buddy, tip your bottle back and climb aboard the bus. Join your brothers in the band. If you ain't bombed in Birmingham, then you ain't one of us. We don't really give a damn. I've been everywhere and I've seen everything there is, but I never saw the light. Scared to death of dying, so I do my best to live out of mind and out of sight. Knowing no one nowhere's gonna miss us when we're gone. Let's keep drinking till we're blind. Everybody's sleeping and I'm stuck inside a song, out of sight and out of lines. Someday when it's over and it's time to settle down, and we've left it all behind, we can sit and wonder how we ever got around, out of sight and out of mind. Out of sight and out of mind. Yeah. Splitting from a sorry gig that left us feeling flat. That's a good one to remember. I've run the whole gamut. Sometimes I'd come off the stage after a solo acoustic encore and Darren Hess would be standing in the hall saying, "That was a good one." But I've also had the experience of sitting back there in some dilapidated easy chair, reading the graffiti on the dressing room wall, listening to my ears ring, you know, only to suddenly behold the figure of Cornbread's hulking presence in the doorway, and hearing the words, "Bro, if you're not going to bring any more attitude than that, let's go home." Pandemic has given me time for reflection on the whole thing. But Guess it's given all of us some time, huh? The skies are taller in Louisiana. The skies are wider in New Mexico. The skies in Texas kind of split the difference. They don't suit me no matter where I go. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world, I know. A river runs east out of West Virginia. Rivers run west down in Tennessee. A river runs north out of South Dakota, and none of that makes a damn to me. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world, I know. You ask me where I'm coming from, I'm not sure I can say. You ask me where I'm headed, I'll just grin. Don't ask too many questions, I'll be coming back to stay. You know not to ask me where I've been. So I'm looking up at a constellation, looking down at the frozen ground, looking out for all my interests. Looking in just brings me down. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world. You know I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world. I ain't got a place. I ain't got a place in this world, I know. The song was written in one of the rooms upstairs over the R Bar in New Orleans. I wasn't playing there. Nobody plays in that place, I don't think. But they serve up a really good gumbo at happy hour. Anyway. I believe I'll get out of dour mode for just a minute. Last time I saw you, could have been Christmas Eve, could have been someone's birthday, should have been make-believe. For all I know, should have been make-believe. Last time I saw you, you had the room upstairs. I never knew for certain what went on up there. No one ever did know what went on up there. Of course you had that boyfriend with a Chevrolet. He never met Will Rogers, I'd be willing to say. It's safe to say he never met Will Rogers. I guess it must have been 1,000 years since I changed my number. Does it mean a thing when the phone don't ring and I don't call back? Can't help but wonder Never got to know you like I wanted to. You never seemed to notice how I looked at you. For all I know, you never even noticed. Now the crowd's all scattered to here and yon. Everybody graduated, or they just moved on. For all I know, they just moved on. I guess it must have been 1,000 years since I lost your number. Gonna rest my soul by this fishing hole. Gonna watch that pole till the float goes under. Last time I saw you, should have been Christmas Eve. Should have been someone's birthday. Should have been make-believe. For all I know, could have been make-believe. For all I know, could have been make-believe. Try this. Don't usually do this in this tuning, but whatever. She gets a little restless in the spring. She might follow the lines you sing. Bullshit though they are, sometimes that's just the thing. If delivered with panache and a certain grace, fingertips on satin lace, cutting cards and quoting priest, whatever turns a wild marriage. She gets a little restless now and then. She feels the changes in the wind. Way down deep where I can't see, she can get clean away from me with a sidestep and a subtle shift and the turning of a key. Locks me out and lets me drift. She'll come back if I let her be. She'll come back if I let her be. And you know I'm just a little down tonight. I'm just a little down. Little messed up is all I'm saying. Just a little down tonight, just a little down, but I believe I'll make it. Believe I'll make it. She gets a little restless, I can tell. She goes back up inside her shell, and the conversation slows to a stop, and I might as well be out alone on the highway, way off in the Utah sage, waving to the railroad crew. That's when I get restless too. And you know I'm just a little down tonight, I'm just a little down. A little messed up is all I'm saying. Just a little down tonight, just a little down, but I believe I'll make it. Believe I'll make it. She gets a little restless in the spring. She might follow the lines you sing. Bullshit though they are, sometimes that's just the thing. Looking back down the road from a little ways out, I never had a fear and I never had a doubt. If I'd had a lick of sense, I'd have figured that out pretty fast. But I wasn't any smarter than the average kid. Somebody might have noticed, but I never did. I never saw the future fading right into the past. Talking to the wallpaper, wandering the halls. I burned a lot of bridges and I dropped a lot of balls. It's a wonder I can ever go back to any place I've been. But I wouldn't get down on my knees on a bet. I'm near enough to Jesus as I ever want to get. Seeking salvation isn't part of my general plan. Save your prayers for yourself. I raise my glass to your health. I don't mind if you don't look like me. I can share my bread and wine. I come from another time. It don't matter all that much if it don't bleed. If it don't bleed. Now it's all I can do just to get out of bed. There's more in the mirror than there is up ahead. A smile and a nod like I heard what you said every time. So run another rack, pour another shot. You don't get it back, so give it all you got. Well, you still got a more or less functional body and mind. Save your prayers for yourself. I raise my glass to your health. I don't mind if you don't look like me. I can share my bread and wine. I come from another time. It don't matter all that much if it don't bleed. If it don't bleed. I learned to answer my calls and open my mail. I paid my taxes and I stayed out of jail. You stay in the game when you're too broke to fail, that's a fact. Talking to the wallpaper, sleeping in the hall. Your bones get brittle, so you better not fall. You're slow to a crawl and time gets to balling a jack. Run you right off the track. Save your prayers for yourself. Raise my glass to your health. I don't mind if you don't talk like me. I can share my bread and wine. come from another time. It don't matter all that much if it don't bleed. If it don't bleed. Well, thanks for coming out, folks. And hope you enjoyed it. Wednesday, I will not be doing my regular stream. I'm going to be doing a song swap with Don Dixon out of Fitzgerald's in Chicago. Don Dixon actually produced my third record, and we've been good friends for a long time, so it'll be good to hang out with him virtually, though it is. Anyway. Once again, stay safe. Get yourself vaccinated, because it's not just about you. Again, thanks for being here. Beer cans to the ceiling, ashtray on the floor, laundry on the sofa, need I say more? I walked out with my hair wet, I caught one awful cold. Should have been more careful, should have done like I was told. I can't believe it, how could it be? Just like you said could happen, so it did to me. Just when I might have seen the light of day, I crossed my eyes till they stayed that way. I keep my distance as best I can, living out my time here in Neverland. And I can't grow up, 'cause I'm too old now. I guess I really did it this time on. The boogeyman came calling, I said I wasn't home. He didn't believe me, he wasn't alone. He had my number, he got my goat, he bought my tickets, paid off my notes, and he left in a hurry, said he couldn't stay. I guess he had his reasons, I'm not the one to say. I keep my distance as best I can, living out my time here in Neverland. And I can't grow up, 'cause I'm too old now. I guess I really did it this time on. Let's go chase tornadoes, just me and you. You don't often catch them, but man, when you do, just take my catch rope, crawl out on the wing. We won't come down till we own that thing, and then we'll sit out on the front porch, quiet as a mouse. One last time before they close on the house. And keep our distance as best we can, having us a time here in Neverland. And we can't grow up, we're much too old now. I guess we really did it this time. I guess we really did it this time. I guess we really did it. Thank you very much. Till next time.